Here comes Toby running like... There's something chasing you, Toby, on this Halloween day, Hallows Eve, this day that we commemorate the saints. I wouldn't worry if a saint's chasing me. Presumably, that's not a bad thing. I worry if a demon's chasing me, Toby. And for you, any animal that could eat you would be a demon, I guess. Nope, not going in the neighbor's yard. So today on All Hallows Eve, Halloween, we commemorate the saints. Those people triumphantly have lived their lives and are triumphant, the church triumphant, versus the church militant, which are those living. The triumphant are obviously what it says, triumphed. They're in heaven. I'm not sure if that includes the people. No, the people in purgatory would still be militant, I would think, because they're still fighting. They're still suffering until they get to heaven. So triumphant is when there'll be no suffering, i.e. heaven, I would believe. And therefore, the militant is what it sounds like, military, fighting. And that's never a fun thing. And so that would be those on earth still trying to get to heaven, and those in purgatory. And then, wait a minute, did I have that wrong? Church triumphant, church militant, and the church, maybe the third column is the purgatory. Well, okay. Okay, so class, for today, your assignment is look up the third part of church, of the church, and look up church militant, church triumphant, and church blank. And you can tell me tomorrow what that is. No, yeah, I heard it too, Toby. I heard it too. So, yeah, I guess I'm not, okay, so I don't know everything, obviously. The triumphant is in those in heaven. Militant are those who are on earth, still alive. And possibly those in purgatory are the third. I don't know. Anyway, so today is Halloween, and we commemorate, we think about and honor the saints. So do that. Get an app, look up the saints of the day and read them. And if you've never done it before, you'll be fascinated. There'll be something that's interesting and someone there who reminds you a little of yourself, which is consoling and encouraging and hopeful for us that the saints, there was one saint today or yesterday, he was a male, and he was very much of a wild man, and he got accused of stealing something, which he actually didn't do in this instance, and I think he was from Spain. And the priest he told the priest, and the priest took up his defense, and he got acquitted or released or whatever. And he went on to be, I think he went on to be a priest, or he went on to work in a monastery or something because he wasn't educated enough to he didn't have the education needed, something like that. But anyway, so he was a wild man. So any of you out there who've ever, who feel like there's no way you could ever get to heaven, well, yes, you can. This guy, among thousands and thousands, probably millions of other people, a lot of people I've had a bit of a wild life, and I'm hoping that I've come around. And then I'm heading, as I often say, you want to be heading towards God, not away from God. And while there's many times during the day that I start to turn maybe sideways, hopefully I'm heading incrementally towards God. And I pray that for you as well. And I ask you to pray for all those people, your loved ones who passed, and let's pray them into heaven, because our prayers help to get them out of purgatory quicker. Okay? So do that for those you know and love, or those you didn't love. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, well, don't worry about it. Stop.